Good morning, Montrose Church. Good to see you again. As you know, we've been talking about finances, having a plan to get our money in order. And Montrose Church has partnered with the Ramsey Group to give you a free year subscription to the Ramsey Plus suite of financial tools. And throughout the year, we want to give you some snapshots, some stories of people who have put this plan into action, their successes and their struggles. I had the incredible opportunity to sit down with Sean and Brittanie. The young couple has been putting this plan into action for a couple years, and I hope it gives you some encouragement. Take a look.
Well, when I first took the class, I was 19 and I was pregnant with my son, and I had absolutely no concept of what it took to raise a child. It was scary, but he gave me the tools and the steps to plan for another life.
Part of the stipulations for me to get involved with the Ramsey Plus and why and how that came to be is when I went to Brittany's father to ask for her hand in marriage, he was already actively involved with Ramsey, and he said, this is something you're going to do if you're going to take care and provide for my daughter. So what he didn't tell me at that point was he was also teaching the class that he signed me up for.
Yeah, so I had no idea that Dave Ramsey's class was a stipulation to have my hand in marriage. I'm just shocked that was even a thing. Sean really took it by the horns and has gone 100 miles an hour with it, and a lot more in depth than I ever did with it. I'm glad that it was a stipulation. We see people all the time in our jobs with their retirements, and people that are still working in their 60s and their 70s and their 80s even. And I look at Sean and I was like, we can't be like that. I don't want to be like that. I want to live differently now in my late 20s, so then in my early 50s or 60s, I can say I'm done. I'm retired. We can go live like no one else.
I talk to people every day that make a lot more money than me and are never going to retire because they never had a plan. And I talk to people that make way less money and they are living large now because they got it together younger. And why Brittanie and I really got passionate about it is you can't give to charities. You can't help anyone if you can't get self-sufficient. We have our almost 8-year-old. He's saving for his car already. We told him we'll match what you're able to save. So he works, he earns his commission money, and we'll help him with that. But it's a goal, it's a target.
Just because we're young too, and we're young and have kids doesn't mean that this plan won't work for people that are older than us, kids that are in high school, empty nesters, whoever. This plan works for everybody. It's never too late to start planning for the rest of your life.
Just because you work hard does not mean money will work itself out. I talk to people that they've worked hard their whole lives and they're not financially sound. Money will only work if you have a plan for it. And that's what the Ramsey program helps you. You put together that plan.